Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Today is going to be the last episode before we are going to do the Ender Dragon. So please don't forget to like and subscribe so you're not going to miss our next video of this series, which is going to be the Ender Dragon. Today we are going to start out by gathering a second armor set, because currently it's planned that we'll have a guest for the next episode, and then we'll be also getting another sword, and we'll be upgrading our tools as well as getting another set of those. But now let's get right back to that. First we're going to need Depth Strider 3, which is right over here, as well as Feather Falling 4, which we are going to have to trade up. I'll be busy doing that for a moment. We're going to get some from this. I also already crafted us our tools which we are going to upgrade, which means we are going to need 3 of those. Then we can get one of these, break these. We'll also have to enchant our axe soon. What does he sell? Nothing important. Then we can get right over here to our enchanting area, and then we'll be upgrading these, and we are going to combine all of these. I was pretty sure that there was Feather Falling 3 in here. Feather Falling 2, Feather Falling 3, Feather Falling 4. Then we got 2 more of those, and we need those that are up here. I could have already gathered those, but we'll also be needing some more levels. So be right back. So we got ourselves some levels, and now we're going to start combining our boots with all the enchantments. Starting with Depth Strider 3 for 6 levels. Then we'll be adding Unbreaking 3 to our Feather Falling, which is going to cost 10 more than it was, which is going to cost 7 more than it should, because we got not a Feather Falling 5 book, but we combined those. Which means we're going to need some more levels. but I don't think that it will harm us too much. Uh, those can be dropped over here, and those can go in here. Then these can be combined, and we are going to need protection and mending, and then that's going to cost 39. We are going to do a shortcut. So we have gathered all the levels needed, and then this is going to be our back up boots. Then do we have any sharpness? Looting 2, power, nope. Then we'll be right back at our base once I've gathered some more levels. So here we are. We can add these to our other equipment. And now we're going to need to gather all the necessary books for our remaining equipment, which is going to be a lot of grinding on my end. Now, I made everything a little bit easier on us by enchanting them outright. Now we only, I also needed another grindstone for that, because they both turned out to be silk touch ones, but we need obviously one fortune, one silk touch. Then we are going to turn this into our main one. Like a silk touch, obviously. And then this is going to be our other one. And then we got these two which we can put in a chest next to this as our backup pickaxes. Now we only need another sword theoretically. Which we already have sweeping edge for. There's sweeping edge in here, and I'll get us fire and looting. Now here we are. 1 looting, 3, and 1 fire aspect 2, please. And I think we might sharpness, unbreaking 3. I think we might actually need a few more mending books, but we only have so much. But this should be everything we need. I'll just get us some levels for enchanting. So I got ourselves 45 levels. This should normally take 44 plus 1 level for our new name. Now we first combine looting, and then we need sweeping edge and unbreaking. That costs 3 levels. Then we add those two onto our sword. Then sharpness 5 plus mending costs 2 levels. That added on top should cost 11. And then we finally have fire aspect 2 on a renamed sword. Which is our backup sword. And that is exactly the amount of levels which we had. And then we can return this to our base. Now here we are. Our backup sword. Now the only thing we actually should still get is a second bow. So guys, I have crafted these 2 bows. And we're going to use those to craft this one. And obviously we are going to do this because this one has less enchantments, which means it's less expensive to add those. And that means we got 2 full sets of enchanted gear, except for shovel and another netherite axe. We also could add efficiency and mending on that one soon, because it's already pretty used up. I think I might just do that, but we need some more levels for that. So guys, we got our levels. Now we can get these and some of those, and then if I'm right, it should be not this one, instead this one. That's efficiency and mending. Then we can return these and put these in here. And then we got to work over there. One little trip. So now we can combine those and rename this to that, which should mean that we got mending on all our tools. We only need to upgrade our shovel to efficiency 5. And now I'll consider what we're going to do for the remainder of this episode. So guys, I did some more work here. I did mine out all of this. Then that's going to be where a staircase goes, hopefully. And we're going to continue these up here, and I'll probably add in some kind of water feature here and some staircase maybe over there to get up and down from this. And this is going to be completely filled with grass. Now be right back with some more progress. So, as you have just seen, I built this staircase starting at the top of our current base on this level. I might add another one on top of the staircase. And then this is going to get another floor with a connector between these. And then I build all these floors. That one still has to be excavated. This one is already pretty far with the whole thing over here. And this one, as well as the one below, which would be the actual cellar, are far from complete. I want to make the cellar much larger still, which will require us to mine loads of stuff here. Where does this... It has these two, that means this wall is where the actual wall goes. And we can remove all of those. And it goes up till here. But I think we are doing a very good job so far. This is probably going to be one of the largest Minecraft houses ever constructed. And this isn't even going to be our only base. I mean, I'm obviously quite exaggerating. It's definitely far from the largest house in any Let's Play series. But we are far from finished. But I think this whole base complex is going to be much larger than this. With all the farming areas and stuff going to fill out all of this. And I also want to add stuff over there and basically fill up this whole hill with all kinds of buildings. For example, this or the floor top, like that one, are going to connect into here. And then I want to build staircases leading all the way up to that place over there, and I want to build up all of this to lead up all the way to over there. With these two peaks and the area between being our actual final place where we are going to build our bedroom, our final one. And then once we've finished all of these things over here, I wouldn't mind building some kind of transportation across there to the other side of the jungle. Like either just a railway going through here. Maybe we could... That would actually be really sick to have rails, a whole rail system that connects everything from all the way over there to our little base over here. Because I want to basically construct all our stuff around this little ocean, if possible, with some farms going all the way around. So I think we are going to not really run out of anything to do in this Let's Play series. And now let me check how far in the episode we are currently are, so we are going to know if we are going to construct anything big anymore. Now I'm going to spend the last part of this episode just lighting out parts of our base, because all the expansion has led to basically a huge lack of actual light sources throughout all of this. And we can also fill in parts of this. We got that. There needs to be one like this. And we can go over the top here, where we can go in here, and we got this place to light up. And these roofs are partially lit. Now, no reason to complain about putting some torches down here. And I think we can probably start replacing the outside here with some grass blocks. And these need to be turned into spruce logs. this. Let's just fill in a good chunk of this and then we can end the episode. Like this. And over here. And I want to basically turn all of this into grass as well. Oh, we need some. Nah, that's a stupid joke. I'm not going to make that. Like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. And then I want to have like a water feature here. And we can plant like 2 or 3 trees. And turn this little place into kind of a panorama. We could also add in some axolotls, but I think this should be the end of this episode. Goodbye, have a great time. Please like and subscribe. See you next episode when we're going to do the Ender Dragon.